us. Prove it to us.
Let me tell you something.
You just know randomly. Well. You see why I come back and I say to you that you in Congo, you don't even have a McDonald's. Ask yourselves why.
We don't need McDonald's. We have.
You don't even have a KFC. Ask yourself for what reason.
McDonald's. We don't need it.
Your country, we cannot. Nobody can invest in your country for now. Why?
Why not?
McDonald's.
Why?
It is a white man company.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
But why don't you have a drive-through in your country? Why?
Are you going to talk over people? You always talk over people like this. Or do you want me to allow you to speak so that I can speak? Or
no, you can answer the question. The question is, why don't you guys have such certain facility?
Listen to me.
Okay.
Wakanda, hold on.
Because we do not need it.
Wakanda, sorry.
Thank
Wakanda.
you.
Just a second. Listen.
Oh, you don't need
McDonald's.
Wait, hold on. Let me tell you. KFC, McDonald's, it is white man company. Do you understand me?
Why don't you have it?
Listen to me. We don't need it in Congo. We have got our own.
Because they can't afford it. They can't afford it. They can't afford it, sir. They can't afford it.
Who's talking?
It's Tembi.
Who's Tembi?
But
Yeah,
I don't think your government can decline such big companies to put investment in your country. I don't think your government can do that.
My friend.
KFC in South Africa is a franchise. KFC in South Africa is a franchise.
Wait.
Oh my God.
I think, you know what I believe? I think that these big companies, they don't want to invest in your country because of the civil war that's taking place.
Same thing. One person
Are you
can
going to keep talking over people or what?
franchise.
Are you going to allow people to talk, or are you just going to talk because you are talking nonsense? Are you going? I
This
can
guy
allow you to
doesn't know
speak.
that KFC is a franchise.
Why don't you have such investment in your country?
Can I
It's
answer
a
now? Can I
franchise.
speak
Somebody
now?
can still decide to invest in it. It's a franchise. Someone
It's a
can still
franchise.
decide to do that.
Thank you very much,
Yes.
my brother.
The whole
Thank
country,
you very much.
the whole country is not investing in.
Let me tell you why.
The whole
Let me
country
tell you
doesn't
why.
want
An
that
investor
because
has
Let me tell
decided
you
if
why.
franchise.
an
Let me tell you
investor
why.
has decided
Let me
not
tell
to
you
do
why.
it.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Like one of my brother here spoke, is a franchise because there's no demand for a business. Let me tell you how business work. If there's a demand and there's a supply, so if you go in a country where the people in that country like to eat their kwanga and taba, the McDonald's, Congolese people don't like things like McDonald's, so there's no market for it there. Okay,
Yes,
people in Congo don't like it.
Thank you.
So
We love our
this is-
kwanga.
Okay, do you guys have tourists? Do you guys have tourists in your
That's
country?
bullshit,
me finish.
Wakanda. There's nothing like that.
You're
That's
being
bullshit.
insulted now by insulting their national dish. You're just being insulted right now. You
Listen,
cannot
No, I'm just
insult
asking
their
a simple
national dish.
question.
No, you
I'm
cannot
asking a
tell them
simple
to
question.
prepare
Do you
their
guys have
food
tourists in the
over
country?
their national dish.
Hold on, guys. Let me tell you. You know, in Congo, that's why our men are very strong physically. Even on they know how to make their women happy. We don't eat sugar things. We don't eat KFC. We don't like it.
do you know KFC?
Can you wait?
When I can, you sitting in South Africa and you buying McDonald's and stuff and eating pizzas and all those things. Don't tell us about Congo and your man stories here. You are sitting in this country eating pizzas, eating Debonairs, eating all these fancy food in South Africa. Don't you dare talk about it like that.
There must be a market for it. There's a market for it.
When I can, you're right to say that your men are strong in. Let's go back. Do you know how many Zimbabweans died in Congo because of HIV? Do you know how many families right now that don't have fathers and mothers that died way back in the days when people used to go to Congo for war? And then you come here and then you say, let me talk. You're always saying, hey, South Africa is the one with HIV in. Let's go back. Do you know how many people died? Do you know how many people died because of HIV in Congo? Do you know how many families died?
You are very stupid. You are very
I'm as stupid as you are. I'm as stupid as you are. Answer the question.
Do you know that Congo?
Answer the question. Do you know when people used to go to war? Do you know that there was people used to go to war in Congo, and then the wives, people were given, the people's wives were taken. No, but give me a chance to talk. Why do you guys always want to talk and you don't want other people to talk? Let me finish my rubbish before I listen to your rubbish. Let me finish my rubbish before I listen to your rubbish. Let me finish my rubbish before I listen to your rubbish. You always want to talk and you want people.
Hold on.
Oh, brother, do you know that Congo is the least HIV country in Africa? Do you know that?
Sorry, my
Congo
brother.
is the least HIV contacted country.
I'm not talking about HIV here. I'm talking about investments in Congo and South Africa.
Congo has the least
Hold on. Congo is not even in the top 10 countries with HIV inside.
Thank you. I asked you one simple question. I said, do you know that people used to go there during like for war and things like that? Like in the early 90s, people used to go there. Do you know that a lot?
Okay.
Answer me.
We are not in the top 10.
Oh, you don't care.
I don't care. We are not in the top 10.
But do you know? So when I stop insulting Abantu, because if you go back and if you know your history, you should know a lot of people went to a Congo and they used to take Abantuana, like they used to force people's wives, they'll take people's wives. That's why most people even have kids in Congo that they don't even know about.
Lying. You don't know Congolese.
I'm not lying. That means you don't know your history when I can.
I don't confront Uganda and Congo.
I wish maybe there was I don't know, Zimbabwean people here. They were going to tell you. A lot of people, not Uganda, DRC.
Maybe she's talking about maybe she's talking about Uganda. Anyways, Wakanda, me and you are still talking about investment in South Africa and Congo. Let us continue to talk about finances,
guys.
You know.
Yeah, let's talk about finances as well.
At least you guys are more intelligent than this stupid woman who are bringing. She doesn't even know what she's talking about.
What stupid are you talking about? Because what I'm talking about is exactly something that happened.
Congo is the least affected HIV country in Africa.
But that's the thing. You listen to respond. You don't listen to understand. You listen to respond. You don't listen to understand. I initially said, let's go back to what happened before. I didn't say currently. I didn't say currently.
You are talking rubbish. You are talking rubbish.
No, rubbish is what's in between your pants. You foolish man.
You are not educated. It's a school in your country.
You're talking nonsense. You don't. You won't tell me about going back to school. Illiterate is you. Illiterate is you. Listen, the fact that you even have the guts to insulting a woman in a public platform
most of your doctors are from Nigeria and Congo. You are illiterate.
Oh my brother, you know what? You're not worth it. You're not worth it. You're not worth it.
Most of South African doctors are
from
Congo and Nigeria. Don't you know that?
You are stupid. That's why you even
most of doctors in
you know what?
South Africa
Arrest my case.
are
You're not worth it.
Nigeria. Don't you know that?
You're not worth it. You're fucking stupid. You're fucking stupid. You are stupid. Because if you can't bring up weight,
don't you know that most of the doctors in your country are from Congo and Nigeria? Don't you know that? Don't you know that? Have you not checked?
Because if you can't defend yourself, you start insulting. Why do you insult?
I am not insulting. I'm educating you. You are not educated.
Don't insult. Illiterate people do that.
And it's very surprising. You insult.
You're educating me by calling me stupid, foolish.
Because you don't know.
Education. Is that what the education that you have in Congo?
Is the least
type of education that they teach in Congo?
Countries in the world, among the top in the world.
No,
Congo population is close to 180 million.
Let's start. You are talking about a current affair, foolish man.
Congo
you are talking about a current affair.
That's why of HIV. So what are you talking about? Maybe you are mixing with Uganda or Rwanda or whatever. No, Congo. Congo doesn't have HIV much.
To understand. You do not listen to understand. Listen to understand, not to.
My brother Wakanda.
If a Congolese person takes HIV,
apply your mind.
Let's
apply your mind. Apply your mind.
She wants us to
apply your mind.
Let's hear what she wants to say. No, let's hear what she wants to say. Let's hear what she wants to say. And please don't say it in Zulu.
There's nothing to say.
Say what you want to say.
We're talking about HIV. Are we talking about HIV here? Is Congo in the top 10?
Anyways, let me explain to the
top 20. Congo is not there. Congo doesn't have HIV rate. This woman is
let me explain to them about this HIV thing. This HIV thing, it doesn't even really hit South Africa.
Wakanda, go down and come up. Go down and come up, okay?
It's Lesotho, it's Swaziland, it's what is it? It's Zambia and it's Zimbabwe. So I don't know why you guys are debating with each other.
I think we Congolese, we are not even in the top 20 about your HIV things. We don't
even in South Africa. South Africa is not even close to that list. I don't know why. What's this debate about?
Number one.
In Africa, go Google right now. Go and check there.
No,
You'll
in
never find South Africa there.
In Africa, South Africa is number one.
Go and Google it yourselves and come back and do homework.
South Africa is number
Go
one.
Google it yourselves. Come back with that homework. Anyways, I was talking to Wakanda about something very serious here. I don't know where you went to. We're talking about investments, about our countries. I still want to understand why is it that these companies are not investing into Congo. That is my question.
My sister Yvonne is here. When it comes to